Hello and welcome back to State of Decay, that zombie game that just never ends. So we just finished the story mode, and we're now on to Breakdown, which is on the same map as the story, but it's there's no more story, but it works quite differently. I had actually recorded 4 episodes of this already. Some of you might have already have seen that, and might be quite confused as to why I'm starting again. It's because once again, I got so far, and then my recording broke, and that just ruins the whole thing. So I'm starting again, but that's alright because so I got to breakdown level 2 before, so I'm now allowed to start at level 2, but I'll start back at level 1. I'll explain all of this again. So I've unlocked a few heroes. When you start this the first time, you just have to go for random. You don't get to choose who you'd like to start with. Now what's interesting is it's not telling me what their traits are, and I've since learnt that it's all about what traits your people have as to whether they're any good. So I might just start with the army dude, which is actually the guy who blew himself up in the last episode of the story, because he starts with nice looking weapons, but I have no idea what his traits are. So let's jump in and I'll try and explain why that's important. Apparently you want someone... Apparently all those traits that I've always ignored in the story mode really determine how the character plays. Although it's not at all apparent what any of it means in the game. You just sort of have to know.
What the?
So we start in a random location. Oh, that was quick. Come on.
Nothing's ever easy, is it?
I guess we're moving on, huh?
It's for the best.
We're not the only survivors around, you know. There's a few other groups scattered around the valley.
Okay, so it's just us and Lily. And our first goal of this mode is to find a home. Get a few followers. Get the home built up a little bit. Come on, we'll take it. Oh, I'm not allowed to take it. I have to break it into pieces. Okay. I probably shouldn't have taken any of that stuff, because another arbitrary thing of this mode, which it doesn't tell you, is you have a storage limit as to how much stuff you can store. Just as much as you can in the story mode, which is infinite. But another tomahawk. Hooah, useless thing. Probably not just throwing that away. And a flare, which I'll never use. I'll just whoops. I'm just going to throw that away. Let's wait for him to reload and put my gun into a different mode. Okay. So let's go out here and see if there's a vehicle. Yeah, so the whole thing about this game is once your base is established a little bit, Lily will say, for safety's sake, we should probably try and move on. And she will give you the location of a sort of camper van, which the game calls an RV. And you go out and you find it, and you can't drive it, it'll be busted up.
I'm all packed up. Just let me know when you find a good place to settle down. I'll come and meet you there.
It'll be busted up to some capacity. There's always something wrong with it, and what that something is a randomly chosen thing to fix. It could be the engine is broken, or it needs fuel. Just wait for somebody to come to me because my stamina is quite low. Go on then. Alright. Yeah, so you do the thing that's required to fix up the camper van or the RV. And then when you've done that, you can move on to the next level of difficulty. So for anyone who's played Diablo 3, it's a bit like doing Greta Rift levels. And you just continuously go up a difficulty, which apart from making the zombies hit harder, and be harder to kill and all of that sort of normal sort of stuff. There's more of the difficult zombies. Why am I bothering to fight these guys? I just want a vehicle. But they're going to be chasing me for ages now. So I have started in this location before. Oh, there's a car. Lovely. And what I actually ended up doing was I ran all the way down to Marshall because I couldn't find a car. So there's one there, thank God, because it's quite a long walk. Get that cardio up. Oh, Jesus. Not today. Whoops, went right past the door. Okay. Find a new home. So, as we're starting the game, does it suggest anything? It does. Okay, so just a few things. Oh, we live out in the middle of nowhere. That's interesting. Oh, let's get away from these zombies. Okay, that'll do. We'll just park on him. Man. Live in the middle of nowhere. Live over there. I guess for something different, let's live in the middle of nowhere. It's probably like the worst possible location. Actually, yeah, that'd really suck. It'd take forever to get supplies, and pressing the wrong button and getting out of your car. Let's live down here. I don't think. Oh, right. Yeah, we've lived there before. Or rather, I have lived there before in one of my previous episodes, which I have since gotten rid of. I've actually gotten to episode 4 of the series twice now. So this should really be episode 9, but it's episode 1 again. Because things keep going wrong with the recording software. So I'm once again trying a different setting and just praying to God that it works. Each time, that's the most annoying thing about it. It isn't just constant fail. It's 25% of the time fail. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is working great. And I make a bunch of episodes, and then it breaks. Quite consistently with that 25% sort of ratio of success to failure. And when you're making linear progress, which you know you're going to be doing in pretty much any game, you just miss out on a whole episode. And it just doesn't make any sense. And, you know, it makes me really reluctant to continue, even if you didn't miss anything. I'm just sick of it happening, so... Starting again with a lot of settings. Hopefully we can just ignore all that for now. Okay, hi. Do you want to join us? Yep.
Thank you.
So hopefully we'll do way better in this playthrough. This is my 3rd attempt at this particular mode. Let's put some stuff away.
Could use some help getting out of here.
They're in a tough spot. Can you give them an escort?
There's a lot of really strange rules of this game mode that they just do not explain. Which I've had to do research on. I'm still not quite sure like how it all goes. Okay. We've got the things that we want. Feels like we're missing something. Spare the area. Whoops. So now we're on a mission just to build up a little bit. Get established. Which we're going to need building materials for. Yeah, we'll build beds because we don't currently have any. We'll build it inside because I think that other thing's on the roof. Yeah, indoors. Some things like a garden can't be built indoors. Let's build the beds. And we're out of materials. So once Lily is satisfied with the state of our base, she will, and then after some time, what am I doing? Climbing this thing. Is there a ladder out here? No, there isn't. Stairs. She will tell us about an RV she's found. We'll go get it. We'll fix it up, and then we'll move on to
And we're done building.
the next
You coming
level.
home for the ribbon cutting?
No, the next level of difficulty. I'm not here to get this, am I? I'm just on my way to the roof. That's okay. Got some good supplies. Not that way. Here we go. And the thing about moving on, which they don't explain, and which I did totally wrong, is if you just click, yep, let's go.
I'm there. I'll take a look around.
It'll just be whatever character you're controlling at the time,
Spotted something. Should be some useful stuff there.
and Lily that comes with you. So that was quite the rude shock.
Spotted something.
What you were
Should be some useful stuff there.
what you're supposed to do is when you're about to leave, is you go into your list of survivors and you
There's a
click
building we'll want to check out.
on 6 of them, and you can bring 6 people
Spotted
with
something.
you.
Should be some useful stuff there.
So it's quite outrageous that they didn't explain that. So I was supposed to arrive in Breakdown Level 2 with 6 people, but it was just me and Lily isn't a fighter or anything, she just mans the radio. So it was just me. Another thing they don't explain is when you get bitten, and possibly even scratched, but definitely bitten, there is a chance for you to become sick. It seems to be quite a high chance. I've only been getting bitten in previous attempts once or twice. I think
All quiet here.
one time it was just the once. And then you don't become instantly sick, but about a minute later you become sick, which decreases your maximum stamina by 50%. And then about every 30 seconds it decreases it even more. So within a couple of minutes, you've just got one slither of stamina, which means you can barely move, you can barely stand, you cannot swing a weapon. So once you become sick, you're finished. You've got to get back to your base and swap out to someone else. And then you take them out, and 30 seconds later, they get bitten. Because it's so easy to get bitten in a melee fight. And it's not like you can shoot everyone, because we're not made of bullets. And just shooting people, shooting zombies just attracts more zombies. So it's a bit of a catch-22. You use it...
There's a freak.
Feral. Well, I wouldn't be able to hit him from here, and it wouldn't really matter. I'd spawn another one by the time I got down there. Alright, we're not officially done. Oh, here we go. Good.
You know, don't get me wrong, this place is really nice. But with all the zombies out there, I'm worried we might not be able to hold out here forever. Could you keep an eye out for a large vehicle of some kind, like an RV or a bus? Something we could pack everybody into and head out if things got bad? Even if we never use it, I think I'll feel better if I know we've got a plan B.
That's interesting. So she calls the initial one quite early, it seems. Has it marked it on the map? No, but there's a stranger in trouble. So let's go do that.
I've got some ideas for how to improve this place. I think we should clear out some space specifically for medical treatment. Because let's face it, people are going to get hurt out there. Having
Yes,
a place
they
to
are.
take care of them will get them back on their feet faster.
Raises vitality, improves recovery chance. Right, recovery chance from sickness. But we can't do that until we get more building supplies, which we have called for.
I'll check this out next.
You've been pushing yourself like crazy. Come home and get some rest.
So we might as well collect survivors in the meantime, because it's all about having survivors with the right traits. Apparently a thing that you want is the trait of reflexes. I haven't even checked what this guy has. So he's a jerk, chemist insensitive. I don't see how that makes any difference. So his trait allows me to call in artillery support, which is just insane. So it's people's traits that allow you to do all of the special things. He's a hero, which doesn't tend to mean much. improve shooting, fighting, and leadership. So that's pretty heavy duty. But yeah, apparently it's reflexes or nothing, which is what you want. And on top of that, you want a trade skill like electrician or doctor or something like that. Not that being a doctor is a trade in that traditional sense.
How about you
Whoa.
help me out here, sugar?
I'm not alone here.
I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, so it's about collecting the... Yeah, okay, bye. Collecting the right people and bringing the right people with you. So ultimately, I would be leaving this army dude behind, but he's the best I got right now. And the thing about when you move on to the next difficulty, the world resets. Let me just find a... Okay, so there's nothing we're doing at the moment. Oh god. Whoops. Could try a bit harder, but... Oh, he tore the back door off. I know this has a siren as well, but I'm not quite sure how to turn it on, and I'm not sure if I want to. So, whoops. What we'll do... Yeah, it says zombie hordes coming home. We'll just go run over some zombie hordes to pass the time. Or because they're there. And,
You've impressed a lot of people around here. So, you know, if you wanted to claim dibs on some of the better gear, I don't think anybody'd mind.
well, good. And then we'll just start looting buildings. Because we're in a bit of a rush to do everything. It's, we'll start looting buildings, looking for any good supplies for the base. That's another thing that happens when you move on to the next difficulty, is you lose all of the resources that you had collected. So it's incredibly brutal, but I guess that's the whole point. The one good thing about it is, and there's
That should
another
protect
thing.
us for a little while, at least.
Cool. Another thing they didn't explain is that when you do die, it's not getting reset. You don't get reset to the very, very beginning. You just get reset to whatever difficulty level you're up to. So yeah, didn't know that. So that makes it a great deal less stressful. Because I finally got up to level 2, and I'm thinking, if I just die here, I'm going to go all the way back to the bottom of the jar. And that'd be horrendous, but that is not the case. Oh, I lost my door because it was so damaged. See what else I can run over. These guys are almost in the base. Zombie hordes can definitely get inside your base. It's happened to me many times. Oh.
Hey, listen. I picked something up over the radio. There's a broken down RV just outside of town. Looks like somebody just left it there. It's in way better shape than most of the other big vehicles that are lying around. If we can fix it up, it might be our ticket out of here.
Okay. Well, that was quick. It's usually requires you to build up the base a bit more. And I guess they want to get you started in the process early on. In the first breakdown at least. So let's just go and get that started. Whoops. And then it will require materials or fuel. Is the only problems I've encountered so far, but I'm sure there are other problems that need fixing. And you just get randomly assigned a problem to fix for each RV you find. And when you move on, your RV becomes busted, and you have to abandon it, and you're back to square one of living on the side of the road, desperately in need of a house.
I think I've got something for you. Have you got the location?
But the thing being is you get to bring 6 people with you who get to keep their skills. And you get to keep some of what you had in your personal stash.
And we're done building. You coming home for the ribbon cutting?
I will be. But there's a very arbitrary limit on your personal stash. Here it is. So I think we just gotta look at it.
You found the RV?
Sure.
How does it look? Never mind, I'll check your journal when you get home. I'm sure it will be full of useful info. Let's get started as soon as we can. We need to get the thing roadworthy, you know, just in case.
No problem.
So it's a bit weird, we just said leave it there. But, surely that resource gathering thing is finished. Okay. So what does it need? It wants fuel. Okay. It wants 25 fuel. But, yeah, alright, we'll send out for it, even though we desperately need other things, but let's just get it done now. The door is gone, so I can't door people anymore. We need ammo to deal with it. Incident, feral encounter. Ugh. Now, where am I going right now? Help this guy. Oh, crash.
I'm headed out.
You're going to burn yourself out if you don't come home and rest a little.
So I guess I will just move on to the next level as soon as I am able, rather than sitting around and trying to build up my base heaps and get 6 survivors that all have really desirable traits. That'd probably be the logical thing to do, but that's going to be pretty damn boring. I might end up finding out that the later difficulties are just way too difficult without the exactly right people, so I'm going to have to start again anyway. That's just the way it goes. We'll do our best. Hi.
Hey, come here.
Mm,
It's the freaks we really got to worry about. So, what do you say?
sure.
Lead the way.
10-4, I'm ready.
And some fuel. And I learned another trick about gathering supplies for the home. I'll show you in a second if there's fuel here. There isn't. Okay. Cool. Let's just grab something else. This is something we should be doing more of as well, like just search containers when we can, because we are in desperate need of supplies. Nothing. No, we've fully searched. Okay.
Sounds like I got company.
How far away are we from our base? Oh, we're all the way over there. Okay. So we won't turn this into an outpost.
Could be trouble on the left.
Could be. Let's lead them away from the car. We're gonna get pulled out. We both got pulled out. So this is how we die. Double bitten.
Oh God, don't let me die! Break his fucking skull!
We are somehow not sick. That's a victory. Oh. Stop, stop, stop.
Better get ready. We'll be on him soon. This way.
And I just learned how to do dropkick. Jesus, didn't know you could do that.
You're mine now.
Oops.
I better look around some more.
Quick, get him. No.
You got that one!
Oh, he's dead.
Got it.
Oh, he's not dead.
We finally caught a break, and I lived! Okay, I think I'm ready to head home now. Catch you later.
Yeah, we had to hole up.
They're in a tough spot. Can you give them an escort?
I found some supplies. Send runners for pickup.
I'll see who's free and send them your way.
Thanks.
Thanks. And now I pick it up myself.
Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
And what happens is the runner will still come out here and they'll still find fuel. So, That's an important tactic to use. Doesn't make any sense, but it's pretty vital. Double supplies. To practice that drop kick.
I'm headed out.
Why don't you come home and let that heal? Let someone else handle things for a while.
Nope. Oh, my weapon is breaking though,
Could be trouble up ahead.
and I will be very sad if it does. So I am just going to leave him to his fate. And if he's still alive later on, I'll come back. So another thing I learnt is, yeah, I thought it was going to do that. I was just thinking of it. You bitch. Is that survivors will only die if you're within range of them.
All right, you're safe. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, he's done it.
I'm done with this place.
Come on then. So yeah, if you're nearby and it's like it's giving you that warning indicator, then they're expecting you to go help him. And if you don't, they could die. But if you drive away, they effectively despawn, and it's no longer an issue. They can just get out of it. It'll just resolve just fine. So it's a bit funny. So if you ever see someone in...
There you go.
Thanks. We got it from here.
oh, he lives down the road. Did he get out? No, he didn't. How'd you get... Okay. Yeah, so if you ever see someone in trouble, and it looks really dire, just walk away.
Okay, I'm free and clear. See you soon.
Got anything good?
I'll show you when I get there.
Drop off these materials that I've already got. I'm blowing the car up.
There you go. Don't say I never gave you anything.
What you got?
Oh, you know, stuff.
And the other main thing that happens when you go up a difficulty level is because the world resets. The spawn rate of everything, of all the good things, decreases. Like all the materials and cars and things. There's just less of
Okay, we're here.
those sorts
I'll
of
check and
things.
see what's here.
And there's more of the bad things. There's
We
more
might be able to hold off another attack.
juggernauts and so
You
on.
know what's awesome? Outposts. We should set up more.
We should. I'm just going to grab these materials. Wherever they may be. Contacted a new group of survivors. Whenever you're ready to move on, tell your people to load it up. So if we need fuel, as long as you have the thing required. Oh, there's nothing in here. I guess it's counting the entire building as a place to search. Must be upstairs. Hopefully there are some good things here because it'll be quick and easy to get it back to the base. It's not looking good so far. It's a big building, come on. No. Here we go. What you got? So yeah, for the home stash, it's something like if you go over 250 items, anything above that does not come with you. How it decides what comes and what doesn't, I don't know. I guess it's how new the item is.
I'm gonna have to remember this spot.
So you don't want to be filling it full of pointless crap.
I got nothing left.
Because then all your new good stuff won't come with you. So yeah, it's a really arbitrary value. It doesn't tell you anything about that. It's just a thing that happens. You'd be wondering, what's happened? What's this about? So yeah, this game ain't so good in explaining itself. Briefcase. Apparently there are building supplies in here somewhere.
Our scout just spotted a new group of survivors. Your map should have the location.
Okay.
This is good.
Alright.
Goddamn miracle.
Shotguns are crap, but it's better than nothing. There's still stuff here. Here we go. There's the building supplies down here. So what's this? Looks like food.
Something just came in over the radio.
Nothing.
You'll find it on your map.
Let's get medical supplies.
I'm headed home.
I don't know if you keep a portion of the supplies you gather. There must be some point to it. Now, leveling up. I also learnt something else about leveling up that I hadn't been doing the entire game. Which I'll look at in a second.
This is good.
Oh, excellent. Backpack upgrade. That's the stuff. Let's have a look. Master the use of assault weapons here. Can you get rid of that, please? If you're lucky enough, what's this? If we get hands on any military hardware, using it's the only way to keep up your assault rifle specialty. Good. Right. So saying I don't quite understand what that meant. So you pick a special technique, and then once you level that up, you will get additional skills, which you then have to go in and select. So that's something I've never done before. So once they give me focus aim, I think I'll work on stamina, because stamina is just the most important thing. So I'll just leave that for now. But yeah, I'm not sure what skills it applies to, but there's a bunch of skills. What special technique? Maybe it doesn't apply to that. Maybe there's one that's called special skills, and you just select the thing, and it gives you like a new bar to level up. But that doesn't do anything for you directly, I don't think. You then, once you've leveled it up sufficiently, we're still searching for stuff, aren't we? I got so distracted by my attempt to explain stuff. We'll dump this stuff in here. Yeah, so there are particular skills that you have to upgrade several times for it to actually does something. And in my story playthrough, I didn't know that. And I was just picking sort of like the category of a new skill tree sort of thing that you'd like to upgrade, and then just leaving it at that. So I never actually got any skills. So, and I still don't know what any of those are or what it means. And I found that purely by accident. Some skills have like sort of tech trees within them. If you press a certain button, and then you actually start leveling up the actual skill. It's just ridiculous. Why is it still saying this stuff here? That's why I left this building, because there's nothing else here. Oh boy. Let's waste all of our time searching this building. Now this is usually a thing to search, right? It wasn't... Oh God, that's annoying. So do I have to take all the little things before it considers itself searched? Because I really don't want to do that. Let's just move on. I'm going to be searching this building for the rest of all time. We searched in there, didn't we? Now, can I jump up? Oh my god, you can. I didn't know you could do that. Holy crap, look at him go. Alright, search this other building over here that it wants me to search. This is the garage, it seems.
We're clear.
Hi. So that's a new move I learnt as well, just another button combination. Which they don't tell you about. And it only works if there's a zombie in your face, so you wouldn't figure it out just by pressing buttons outside of a fight. And as you saw just a little while ago, I learnt the run, jump, press attack, drop kick. Which instantly knocks people over.
Jackpot.
So apparently bladed weapons are the best because they're fast. So I will just try and accumulate those rather than stock up on other things. So I'll call for scavengers.
I found some supplies. Send runners for pickup.
They'll be on their way soon.
Wait for it to
Thank
officially start just to make sure. There we go. And then I'll take it myself.
I'm loaded up. See you
Double
back at
supplies.
base.
Oh look, fuel.
We'll be ready.
Potential fuel. Where are we? Okay.
I'm almost home.
We'll crack open a cold one for you.
Let's put it in the back of there. I'm still not sick, am I? I'm tired. But I'm not sick. So it doesn't always instantly kill them. Let's get my stamina back up.
I'm here. I'm gonna take a quick look around.
That's why I was getting this. Look at him freaking out. So he will be getting building supplies even though he's checking the fuel. Nothing. Alright. Are you an outpost yet?
I don't think so.
This building is too small. Right. Good to know. Now, why is it telling me
Otherwise, I'm gonna take inventory of what's here.
provide an escort for the supply run? Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
All right, be ready in a minute.
So they'll actually hurry him along, sort of. It's probably superfluous to do this. Because he would have completed it all by himself. Now I've got to stand here and do this.
Heads up. Zombies on our left.
And it just makes zombies spawn. Wow. Well, learned that lesson. That's pretty dumb. So I could have been off, yes.
We got
It's just
Zeds at 9 o'clock.
it's spawning
All right,
zombies.
be ready in a minute.
That's stupid.
You ready to go?
Swinging
Almost.
wildly
Just
and
a
I still
second.
got bitten. Man. Here comes another one. Come on, finish the job. He's not doing it. Oh my god, look at all the zombies that are spawning. Outrageous. Ugh.
Break its fucking skull!
Oh my freaking lord. What? All because I wanted to provide an escort. This game doesn't work on logic. Like, no zombies would have come in if I just left them to it.
Let's go. 10-4. I'm ready.
Go on then.
Didn't think we'd make it that time.
Go on. Are you following me now? Okay. Well, that was just all kinds of horrendously stupid. Stuck in the dead zone.
Found this while I was out.
Sweet.
And he's having trouble getting home
Places, people!
because the car's in the way. He made it.
It's done.
Yeah, that sucked. Now I can't use a bladed weapon.
Something just came in over the radio. Have you got the
Whoops.
location?
Medical supplies. Okay, we shall build a medical area. And apparently the training area is good. I've managed to not get sick though. Medicine. No. No. Eric led the way. Thanks, Eric. Wait, am I Eric? I am Eric. Alright, we're at 42 minutes. Let's make this the last thing. I can't even remember what we're doing. We're getting medicine. Is he dead? He seems to be dead. That looks like medicine. Oh. I'm gonna start again. This game is special.
Jackpot.
We don't have anybody free to make a run right now.
Damn.
Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
We'll be ready.
Still not entirely sure how I did that. It's certainly handy. Oops.
Jackpot.
We don't have anybody free to make a run right now.
Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
We'll be ready.
Nothing else out here. Might as well try and take as much as I can with me. Fat guy
We've
stuck.
run into a bit of a snag. We've got the basics,
Nope,
but to
let's
really
start.
pull this off, we need a little more. We can track it down, or find another way. but it'd be faster if you did a little scavenger hunt.
Of course it'll be faster if I take care of it myself. So everyone else is useless. Well, I might as well finish doing what I'm doing. Actually, no. Stuff it. As we're at the end of the episode, we'll just take this stuff home. We're... I think this way? Yeah.
How's it
Whoop.
going?
Lots of Zeds right behind me.
Is there?
Found this while I was out.
My hero.
Alright, we'll get inside. Oh, it's completely stuck. I don't think I had anything extra. Now, I know I'm desperately short on all sorts of supplies, but you know what? Stuff it. They can deal. No, it's actually not a very good view from up here, because we're sort of blocked. Doesn't look very nice. Go down here. I'll probably vault over this if I try and stand on it. Blaine's Groceries. So, let's look at our dudes. Does anyone have... Okay. Gossip. Loved movies. Improves cardio slowly. Asthma attacks. Improves cardio slowly. Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, so you're trying to avoid people with any negative effects. And it seems they also have chronic fatigue, even though it doesn't say
Somebody's
what that does.
broadcasting something.
If you're hearing this, we could use some help.
Sounds like they're in a bad spot. Might want to offer them a hand.
I was
Your
always
map should have the location.
a sick kid growing up. I felt helpless. Well, I'm still sick, but I'm not helpless. If you run into trouble out there, just remember, I'm listening. Okay, that makes no sense as to what that does in a game. Knowledge of literature. How does that help me? But yeah, so you just want people with, oh, that was Lily anyway, so it's pointless. Fast hands. Improves fighting faster. Like to cook. Good cook. Okay. So that's one of his trade skills. We'll assume that means he's a cook. He's a psychopath. Just feels handy with tools. Okay. But no one has...
Anything at home I should be worried about?
There's an issue with the infirmary. We're trying to
Crouching
get
is
it set
tiring.
up,
Wow.
but we don't have everything we need. We can track it down, or find another way. But it'd be faster if you did a little scavenger hunt. Looks like the moment's passed.
So powerhouse is another thing. Physical powerhouse. I think it means they do a bit more damage, but it seems it's not a not all that good. Whatever it does, handy with tools. Okay. So no one's got reflexes, fast reflexes, or whatever the thing is, which is all you want. Anything else is a bonus. You want reflexes and a trade skill. So yeah, we're not really attached to any of these guys. I think this guy, the army dude, is the only one who doesn't have any negative effects. Although he's okay too. He's the cook. But we'll take everyone with us if we've got room. But we will ultimately just be taking the good people. So let's hope that works out. Better sign off so that stuff isn't happening in the world. Hopefully this series will work out this time, be a bit more interesting, be a bit more focused. Have like a proper struggle rather than just tooling about forever in the story mode. It'll be more like a proper zombie survival situation. So I'm hoping it's more entertaining than the story mode, which really did drag out. So let's see. I'll hope to see you in the next one. And thanks for watching. I did my sign out backwards, but there you go. Deal with it.